Airbus A330 vs A340, two Airbus widebody airliners jointly developed by the European plane maker in the 1980s and 1990s to go up against the American Boeing and McDonnell Douglas in the medium to long-haul market. A330 was initially launched with 212 tons of takeoff weight for shorter haul regional routes, while the A340 was meant for longer ones. The opening of ETOPS, Airbus upgraded the A330 with now 242 tons of takeoff weight to allow it to fly longer routes. How big is the gap between the A330 and A340 initially meant to fly the long-haul routes? Before we find out, if you're new here, a warm welcome and do subscribe for more great videos on the way. Also be sure to check out the official New Aerospace Productions Instagram page at AviationFly350. Links are in the description and comments below. Performance. The newest 242-ton A330-300 flies 300 passengers to 6,350 nautical miles. The smaller but longer range Dash 200 flies 246 two-class to 7,250. The original A340s flew up to 335 two-class to 7,300 nautical miles and the smaller Dash 200 303 to 6,700 nautical miles. All in all, A340 flew more passengers further, even though the gap is closer with the A330 upgrades. Engines. A340 is powered by 4 CFM56-5C engines, each producing up to 34,000 pounds of thrust. A330 is powered by just 2 but has 3 choices: PW4000, GECF6 or the most popular Rolls-Royce Trent 700, the most powerful, producing 71,100 pounds of thrust. Efficiency, and here's where the twin-engine A330 wins out. With the same 262 layout over 3,000 nautical miles, the A330-300 burns 6 kg per kilometer in fuel burn per trip compared to 6.26 kg per kilometer for the A340. It also burns less per seat at 2.98 liters per 100 km per passenger compared to 3.25 liters per 100 km per passenger. The newer A330s with shortened flap fairings and engine improvements burn 2% less fuel. Cabins. Both feature similar cabins with the same fuselage cross-section, meaning 18-inch wide seats 8 abreast in a much-loved 2x4x2 layout. Their cabins are fairly quiet, and optional is new IFE, Wi-Fi and mood lighting. Neither CEO versions feature the new airspace cabin, though the A330neo does. Actual differences. Both share similar fuselage cross-section, but in general the A330 uses the inner pylons while A340 uses all 4 pylon positions on the wing. A330 has a taller tail by up to 0.39 meters taller, and initially at least, the A340 had more fuel volume with a central tank activated and had higher takeoff weight. Both though share the same type rating, meaning pilots can transition between both easily. Advantages and disadvantages. The A340 was clearly aimed for long haul with 4 engines, meaning it avoided ETOPS restrictions at the time, and it flew further as well. Beyond that, with the opening of ETOPS, the 4 engines were redundant apart from higher maintenance costs and higher fuel burn. The A330's range was gradually increased up to near A340 levels, and with 2 engines mean it's more efficient, cheaper to operate, plus it is still cheaper to buy. However, it does lack outright range payload to fly some of the longer A340 routes. Orders. The A330 has received 1,478 for the CEO, while the A340 200 and 300 received 246. So there we are, the A340 is a reliable, sturdy, and safe long-range aircraft, which at the time had excellent performance. However, it came at a time right before ETOPS was opened up, allowing twins to fly further distances. The A330 is one of those twins. With lower trip seat costs, lower maintenance costs, and with new upgrades comes ever closer to A340 in performance. Thanks for tuning in, and to meet next time. One team, one aviation, one sky ahead.